Hi guys, Ryokumawa here. Welcome back to Wilder Ran. And we will continue where we left off. We found out we have a bitch of an aunt, and that we are more than likely probably going to get married. And that apparently she's got a surprise for us. Still don't know what the fucking surprise is. So let's just see, shall we? A frantic crowd stands in a circle, throwing up their arms and calling out increasing sums of money. Oh no. Oh no. It's a slave selling, isn't it? Oh my god, no. Aunt Llama definitely pushes her way to the front of the crowd and I follow. An auctioneer stands before everyone, taking every bid thrown his way. And beside him, the auction item itself. I think it's himself. Standing obediently, eyes fixed down. I think you don't want to see, you can refer to it as a him. So I guarantee it is a bloke, alright? A djinn. I have 6, who will give me 7? 7 silver pieces, who will give me 8? As the price is driven higher, the djinn on display shows no emotion or opinion on the proceedings. I bet he's dejected. I bet he feels fucking worse than death right now. I wouldn't show any emotion either. It's like, if I was to show emotion, it'd just be anger, contempt, or sadness, or even a mixture of the three. So, in all honesty, good on him for not showing his disdain, I guess. She simply stares at her hands, unmoving. Come now, she, okay. She'll make a fine maid, nanny, attendant, or bed warmer, eh, gentlemen? Oh my god, seriously? This auctioneer I want to go up and kick this auctioneer in the balls, okay? That is what I want to do. The auctioneer winks and some male chuckles rise from the crowd. And this is where I would grab the nearest heavy object and lob it at his head. The bidding continues until finally, going once, going twice, sold to the lovely family at the front. A husband and wife step forward to pay and then leave the djinn by the chain attached to her collar. Poor woman. The young daughter skips delightedly alongside, slipping a tiny hand into the djinn's as they walk. Well, I suppose, at least the daughter's being nice, I suppose. And the djinn lets her. Aunt Llama's keen eye scans the slaves standing in the background still to the auction. Is this to be my present? My own slave? No, I don't want this. I don't want this. You keep your fucking present and set it free, alright? If you buy him for me, him, her, what the fuck ever. If you buy them for me, I am legit just fucking off and gonna set them free, alright? They are legit just going back out where they came from, alright? I do not want to deject them to this. I feel sick. Exactly. I don't want to be here. I don't want any of this. What a wonderful crowd of customers I've got here today, I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. They may be descending into madness in Umar, doing away with the slave trade, dressing up their djinn-like people. Good on Umar. Good on Umar. That's all I can say. But at least Zyria remains a bastion of civilization. Go fuck yourself. This is worse than Egypt was. A self-congratulatory cheer rises from the crowd, and the auctioneer bows to us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a very special item. He gestures and 2 assistants bring out the next djinn. This one struggles all the way and is finally forced to his knees center stage. I gasp and it is echoed by the other spectators. Holy shit. He looks so beaten up. He is a shocking white, as if all colour had been bled from him. He must have put up a hell of a fight. Poor sod. Scars run over every inch of his body. A stump remains in his forehead where once a horn would have been. It's been cut! Oh, it's just like Kamari's horn from Final Fantasy X. Oh. I guarantee that horn had great meaning to him as well. Oh my god, I feel like such an ass being here. The only reason I'd buy him is to set him free. That is legit the only reason I'd buy him. I wouldn't want anyone else getting a hold of him. He's obviously been through enough. He may be on his knees, but his head is not bowed, and his red eyes stare out challenging into the crowd. He is beautiful and pitiful. I will admit, he is gorgeous. And frightening. Well, of course he's trying to be frightening. He doesn't want people buying him. This particularly rare specimen was not bred in this city, but sourced from outside. That's why he looks so rough. Do you like him, Ryoku? Aunt Llama must have noticed that I was staring. I As you may be able to tell, he has not been an easy one to tame. I doubt he is tame, mate. However, let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time you saw a genuine albino djinn? Murmurs arise. I have never seen an albino djinn before, although of course I've heard the stories. Godlike strength, saliva that can heal all wounds, blood that can reverse a person's aging. Whoa! No wonder people are after him. But still, using him for purposes like that? Just... ugh. As my last choice was, it makes me feel sick. Albinos are supposedly the only djinn that still have a connection to the old magic. Suddenly, the crowd is clamoring. Bids are called and raised before the auctioneer can even take them. 11 silver pieces! 23! 32! 50 silver pieces! Aunt Lama's voice cuts through the noise like a dagger made from ice. A couple of persistent bidders continue to challenge her, but she beats every bid by over 10 pieces each time. Finally, there are no challengers left. Sold, madam! Enjoy your purchase! Aunt Lama strides out in front of the crowd and takes the end of the djinn's chain from an assistant. Here, my girl. She holds up the chain to me. He is yours now. What? Take him. The chain is pushed into my hands and my fingers close weakly around it. In all honesty, I just let it go and literally look at him in a run look. I'd give him the run look. I'd be like, I am not going to take you. Legit, just run. Yank the chain out from my hands and run. The white-haired djinn rises to his feet and his blood-red eyes slide slowly and deliberately up to my face. I didn't want this, mate. I'm telling you now, this is not what I wanted, okay? Just please chill the fuck out. Do you have a name? He tilts his head ever so slightly but doesn't say a word. Aunt Lama tuts and takes the chain back, yanking it hard. The white djinn lurches forward, almost stumbling to his knees once again. Don't do that! Your mistress asked you a question, boy. Handing the chain once again to me, she gives me a stern look. I'm not pulling it! I'm not pulling it! You must be strong, Ryoku. Never let him forget who you are and what he is. We're both people. He may be slightly different from us, but that doesn't mean we have to treat them any different. I can't stand shit like this. I've never been one for slave trades, and I've never been one for anything else like that either. It's a load of shit. Turning back to the djinn, I swallow and try to steady my shaking hands. I'm not ordering him. No. I am going to ask him. Please, I'd like to know what to call you. All this time, his eyes have never moved from mine. Finally, his throat working like it is dry and sore from disuse, he answers. Ran. So this is the Ran that was mentioned. So this is the guy that the game's named after. Okay. We do not return home until evening has settled. Aunt Lama dragged me, and by extension, Ran, all through the market after that. She bought new clothes for him to wear, as well as some solid gold slave bands to put on his wrists. Slave bands are metal braces that have been enchanted to calm the wild blood that runs through every djinn, curbing their incredible strength and making them calmer. Obedient. It's just horrible. All slaves must wear them, by law. When we walk through the door, Belvedere is there. Welcome home. His eyes land on the newest member of the household and he freezes. Mistress? Ah, Belvedere, perfect. Aunt Lama looks at me pointedly. She has never expected me to give commands before. Why do I feel like today has been nothing but a series of strange tests? I consider the situation. He's gonna be hungry! Buckle on in the ropes! Who knows how long it's been since he's eaten? I'm not putting him to work until I know that he's well fed. Belvedere, can you please get Ran some food? Of course, my lady. You, this way. In contrast to the warm tone he always has for me, Belvedere speaks to Ran with nothing but cold, stern professionalism. He then turns and starts walking away. Ran follows unhurried. Going through the doorway to the dining room, they pass by a figure I am only just noticing for the first time. Uncle, you're home. Uncle Markham watches Ran pass by with a furrowed brow. Lama, darling. Yes. Explain. He did fucking well for himself with a woman looking that good. That's all I can say. I mean, You know what? I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not gonna go there. Oh, dearest, how many times must we argue about this? She isn't a child anymore. She needs her own attendant. And the reason you chose an attendant who happens to be male, unsightly, and clearly not properly bred, not to mention, I imagine, hideously overpriced. Dearest, it's been a long day. Must we do this now? Uncle's shoulders drop as the argument drains out of him. His warm eyes turn to me. Hello, sweetheart. I've missed you. I'm gonna go hug him. He seems a lot nicer than my fucking aunt. So, yeah, I'm gonna go hug him. I launch myself into his arms. I don't give a shit if it's unladylike or unsightly. He's family, okay? Seeing I probably haven't seen him for a while, which is implied, I'm fucking hugging him, okay? And he seems a lot nicer than my shitty aunt, okay? Oh, for goodness sake. Leave her be, Llama. She's just missing her favorite uncle, and who can blame her? I like this guy. He hugs me back just as tightly. My uncle has always been the exact opposite of my aunt, and that is why I like him! Right there! That is exactly why I like him! His warmth melts her coldness, his smile soothes away her sneers, and I have never once doubted that he loves me with all of his heart. I'm sorry that I've been away so much lately. It's been busy up at the palace. Ooh, he's like an advisor then, is he? Ooh, important job. No surprise there. Everyone is preparing for the wedding of the century, after all. Whoa, wait. I'm getting married to someone in the palace? What? What? Stop! Just please. Oh no. Must we ruin the evening with this talk? It will be a day to remember. Have no fear, Ryoku. Tomorrow will go off without a hitch. Uncle looks so happy. And Aunt Llama too, I think. Am I the only one who feels this dread knotting up my insides? I think I would be too if I was to be married to someone who I probably don't even know, which I'm guessing is the case. Because my uncle's here, I'm tempted to speak up. I mean, it's like, I'm sure he'll understand, but he'll put it in a nicer way, I guess. So, I'm speaking up. Fuck it. I'm gonna let them know. This isn't what I want. Do I really have to marry him? Yeah, this is a genuine question. Do I really have to? Ryoku. What are you saying? No, I just mean, I will do my duty, I promise. Uncle smiles, but it looks somehow pained and helpless. That is all any of us can do. So, he understands what the position I'm in, but he knows there's nothing we can do about it. So basically I'm just stuck doing it. Apparently it's my family's duty to do it. So, fuck that. Heavens above, you'd think the girl was being asked to do something terrible. Yeah, it kinda is. I wouldn't want to get married to someone who I barely know. Fuck that, prince or not. There are orphan children in this city, crawling through the gutters, catching rats for dinner. We saved you from that fate, arranged the finest match for you, secured your future, and all we have asked in return is that you trust us to know what is best for you. As I said before, I don't trust you. I don't trust anything from you, so go suck it. Llama. If I were feeling rebellious or spiteful, I could point out how they benefited from this match, without having to give their lives away before they even had a chance to live them. But I don't feel rebellious or spiteful anymore. I just feel tired. I'm going to bed. So early? You don't want to eat dinner together? For the last time goes unspoken. I'm sorry, Uncle. Let her go, dearest. She'll need a good night's sleep after all. Yes, of course. He gives me another helpless smile. Good night, Ryoku. Good night. Alright, we'll leave it there, seeing that it's a good place to stop. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Peace out.